So putting those two previous slides together, what I am highlighting right now is actually an example from a client report at PanBlast. And I am happy to share some secrets. We, across the Pan organization, have vetted and trialed quite a few different LLM visibility tools. What you're looking at right now is from Peak AI, PEEC.ai, and I really would encourage you to see what is available because this is a new type of monitoring opportunity, and it seems to me, a different company appearing every day. So while this is our current approach and it has been valuable, there's a lot available to you. That aside, what you're looking at here is a screenshot from a report where we took our client and a list of 5 to 10 of their direct competitors. From that, we had a agreed upon list of prompts that were more commercially focused. Think middle of the funnel, someone actively looking to evaluate a new vendor or kind of platform. From the competitors and the prompts, we also looked at a moment in time, let's say a week worth, and just tracked how are our client and their competitive set showing up in these prompts, and what are the sources that are revealing themselves across the main LLM tools. So this pie graph, or what I call like a very hungry Pac-Man with its mouth wide open here, is showing that most of the sources from this example were from corporate sources. And that's not surprising. All companies have a website online. And so that idea alone may not necessarily be the most groundbreaking for you, but we do get a great look at the type of, or the amount of editorial sources, or if for this specific client, if user-generated content, think the Reddits, the YouTubes, the LinkedIn of the world, is something that we should be putting more effort towards. From this, across the 500 sources that we had tracked, we did find Procurement Magazine as a number one resource or kind of reference for this client. And that's not to say that Procurement Magazine would show up in every single prompt related to this, but according to our prompts list and our competitors, it was a very prevalent source. And that's great for me as a PR leader to say, if there's a publication that we should be prioritizing, it's probably Procurement Magazine. The word probably here is also important. That point about being beholden to a robot overlord still stands. I think this is very helpful to look at and have a strategic conversation with your team or your client and say, this is what the results of this time frame are showing us. And yes, maybe because corporate websites are a primary source, we should consider more blog swaps. Or here's a new editorial resource that we may not have prioritized, but let's put some effort towards that now. And maybe let's pull back on all of our social channels because for this particular use case, it's not the most helpful. And we don't need to say that this platform said this, we're going to change immediately. I think right now, as we're in Q4, is a great evaluation stage. So this was from Peak. I do think that there are other tools, more complex, more capable tools that can help you take, rather than just awareness of your sources, but they may say, hey, your competitors are showing up for this prompt.